Hello and welcome back to Assorted Geekdom. Again, this is Merrick playing Skybound, and a few things have changed since last we met. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. So I haven't done any more quests, and I promise not to do any quests off video. But what I have done is I have expanded the area down here, got a bit organized. Not super organized, but it's better than nothing. And made a bunch more pots, and we've got a bunch of plants that are being automatically harvested. I took all they're sticks now, but I took all the sticks. I made this little furnace setup, just a basic one, put all the sticks in here, smelting stuff down. And you may have seen, got a bunch of these iron chunks and whatnot. So I've been, this cobblestone generator, actually pumps out quite a bit now that I've upgraded it to diamond level. It actually still has one more level to upgrade, but before I upgrade it any further, I definitely need to make a much bigger storage system. I'm not sure how far down the line, but eventually I'm going to rip all this out and make a better system, probably an automatic sorting system, because even though I have these with hoppers beneath them, every now and again stuff will go into the hopper next to it. Like I keep finding poison potatoes over here and over here, for instance. And then the melons, I have no idea what this melon flesh is used for, but there's this melon flesh, and then the pumpkins keep dropping pumpkin flesh as well. I have no idea what those are used for. We'll find out. And then these, they only give the crop. They don't give the seed. I thought they were going to end up giving the seeds. So then we've got sugarcane. We've got cactus, carrot, pumpkin, and all the different types of trees, as well as sweet berries, which I don't even know what I'm going to do with all those sweet berries, to be honest. I also set up this so that I can cook any raw food that I got. As you can see, I set this up and it started spawning some passive mobs. Originally, I was going to put some crops here, but then I expanded that and I was like, I don't really need the crops there. But this, I mean, there's enough passive mobs here that it's not actually going to spawn any more mobs. And then we were going to go fishing today. So we've got fishing, and in between episodes, I played a fair bit at the arcade, and ended up getting a couple more really good fishing rods from epic loot chests. And I was a bit sad. So here's Lure X and Luck of the Sea X, but I couldn't combine Luck of the Sea X with Lure X. It costs too much. We are going to go fishing today. A lot of my time has actually been spent up here, dropping cobblestone into the crusher, which turns into gravel, which drops it right here. And I've got a little conveyor belt set up. The conveyor belt I got from... So, as you saw, I tossed the gravel there. Anything that's on the sides of this automatically gets sieved. So you see, it won't sieve condensed stuff, because this is an automatic normal sieve, or an automatic sieve. I still have my heavy sieve here, and as you can see, I've upgraded the mesh inside. And this one, as you can see, has the emerald mesh as well. That's the highest level. And that's Cyan Saber. So I think I showed how to duplicate water last time. Cyan Saber is the one that I learned that from. And so I've been doing that. So, and some of the gravel that drops down, sometimes when the conveyor belt pushes it over, gets sucked up by this hopper. So I just come over here and drop it there, and it'll go through and pick those up. See, stuff's coming through. And so that's how I've been getting a bunch of different ores. So even diamond and emerald ore. So that's how I was able to upgrade this and even make another one. And I'd probably have enough to upgrade this to be emerald level as well. I also put these right next to it, because cobblestone kept falling off the side here. So there's that. I also have all of the different type of types of chickens separated into their own compartments. And I left plenty of room that I can expand this. And then I set up a temporary breeding spot. So I've got in here a bunch of different breeding pairs. So if I wanted to breed up more of a specific type, I can. And I've got seeds in here as well. And then, yeah, so what I did, I was tired of doing a bunch of stuff manually. So I actually went in here and I just typed in auto. And so I found auto fish track. There's the regular automatic sieve. I made that over there. I only have one netherite ingot that I found in a little loot box. So I can't make this yet, the automatic crusher, but that'll be nice. So I don't have to sit up here and just click, click, click. Because that takes forever. Because you can't even just hold it down. It just sits there. So see, I've got a lot of cobble. There's cobble there. There's a bunch of cobble here, and I'm cooking some potatoes because one of the villagers in the marketplace accepts cooked potatoes for coins, and so then I've got my ore box here as well, and so I'm keeping a stack of the I want to say raw, but the emerald ore chunks, or the ore chunks, I'm keeping a stack there because some of the recipes actually call for the ore chunk itself. But as you can see, I could turn into a stack of diamonds. So I've got quite a bit there as well. And these sticks should last an okayish amount of time. It won't go through that whole thing. But if I needed to, I do have some blocks of coal ore over here that I can do. And then this over here, it's an automatic AFK fisher set up with an auto clicker, and click here. The problem is this was working just fine last night, but now see how it makes the sound as if it went. For whatever reason, fishing poles won't cast north. There was an update to this map last night, and I downloaded it this morning. I can cast in all the other cardinal directions, but for whatever reason, I can't cast north. And so I can't actually use this AFK fish farm right now. But before it died, I did some AFK fishing, and I kept a bunch of stuff. And so there's actually some pretty good items in here. I saw at least 4 or 5 mending. Maybe it was 4. I've got a few that have mending on it, so that'll be really good once we start getting some actual gear, because as you can see, we don't have gear. I mean, I've got some leather stuff that I could put on, but I really don't care to put on leather stuff. And then when I showed you the automatic, so let me go back over to a crafting table. I found this automatic fishing trap. I was like, what is that? So I went ahead and I actually made it. And so there's a book. All my books are over here still. So there's the automatic fishing traps. Okay. So fishing trap. So there's a regular fishing trap, but I guess that requires you to actually go over and grab it. I skipped that altogether and went straight to the automatic. But the automatic fishing trap, it needs to be in water because, fishing. And that's pretty much it. Stick a hopper underneath it, and it automatically came with storage and everything. I didn't have to upgrade the storage or anything like that. So I suppose if I didn't have the hopper underneath it, it would just sit in the storage there. But yeah, so it just sits here, and it automatically fishes, and I'll come through here, and I should probably be keeping these and grind them out to get the books themselves, but I've just been tossing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, let's get rid of those. All right, so those can stay there. And then this design, I saw it on Silent Whisperer. He did a tutorial on this design. I encased it in stone, obviously. I didn't want to get hit. I was worried about illager patrols, but what actually ended up happening, I AFK fished for a while, and I ended up getting I ended up with 2 lightning traps, actually. So those are from 2 different lightning traps. Got these skeleton horses. I have no idea if I'm ever even going to do anything with them, but, I figured I'd hang on to them. But yeah, so there's that. And once this is back up, but yeah, so I saw it on Silent Whispers, but he's not the one that actually designed it, and he gives credit to the person that designed it. It was someone that's in his Discord server that designed it, and it's one of the smallest AFK fish farms that I've seen, and I've seen quite a few of them. I've made quite a few fish farms, so there's that. I think that's all of the different updates on what's been going on in here. So let's go ahead and do some fishing. Oh, and I've got an awesome bow. From fishing, I just combined a few of them. So there's that. All right, so quests. So location, go to the beach fish zone, and I'll get an enchanted rod and some coins. Okay. What I want to do first is I want to get an island pass. There are some bugs with this map, and so if I get stuck at the AFK fish farm, or at the beach, then I can always teleport back with that. And so I've been told to always make sure to grab an island pass before I go, just in case stuff's being wonky. So let's go. All right. The beach zone. Oh. Whoa. Once I get an elytra, can I just fly to these different areas? Wow. So there's a nether area, a flower area. Oh, hold on. I need to turn on my FOV changer. Bloop. Okay. So I can zoom in. Oh. Okay, that looks like a Richides area. Like a treasure island type of thing. Giant flowers. What's over here? Wow. Okay, so Winter Wonderland. So this is all just different themed. I wonder. Oh, you know what? I think that's water. These might be all. There's different fishing pass levels. These must all be different fishing areas. So this is the beach area. So let's see what we can get out of here. And I've heard that ooh, Heart of the Sea. Okay. And I've heard that sometimes the creator even hides some stuff in here in these different areas. So, and maybe I can get some. Well, I've got plenty of turtle eggs. I was gonna say maybe I can get some turtle eggs by doing that, but you get turtle eggs by running sand through the sieve. And there's nowhere to sleep here, so it's going to become night. That's okay. What's up here? Okay. Like a little lifeguard shack? Fishing shack? I don't know. Well, I've slept recently enough, so I shouldn't have to worry about phantoms. Plus, I don't want to waste the fishing pass just on one fishing trip. Oh, what's this guy? There's a crafting table there. Okay.
Have you seen my old rod?
Oh. Have you seen my old rod?
Do you have anything for me?
Okay, so I can trade stuff to him. Although I think... Are these the same trades that the fisher... I don't know. You also notice that some things look just slightly different. Like, not much. Like, my bowl's a little bit shorter here, for instance. I went ahead and installed some texture packs that I like to use. So there's that. So I think in these different areas, and I could be wrong, but I think in these different fishing areas, you get different stuff from fishing. All right, so we got that for the quest book. Because obviously when I was AFK fishing, I don't really want Curse of Binding, and I don't really care about piercing either. All right. So you get different things in the different fishing areas, I'm pretty sure, and obviously these are very different from what I would get if I was AFK fishing. And so I'm hoping maybe some of these levels are higher. Like I got a book from an epic loot chest that was protection 10, and I got a looting 10. And so I'm hoping that maybe some of those bigger enchantments I can get from here. So I'm going to test that a little bit and see what we can do, but we'll have to wait and see. This place looks pretty cool. Ooh, a rusty key. Okay. I can use that, give to the wandering trader to get a mysterious key, which apparently can be good or bad. So yeah. I wonder if the mysterious key... I saw a tweet from someone who said that their loot chest blew up. I wonder if that was from the mysterious key. And they can't place blocks, so the area around the chest is all busted and broken up. Oh, message in a bottle. So the message in a bottle, I had a couple of them. I found out that, and I don't know if I can actually do it here because I'm in adventure mode. Yeah, I can. Okay. Use power tokens wisely because they are limited. That's actually a bit of a misnomer. So they are limited in the fact that you can't get them super easy, but you can buy them from the wandering trader. But these message in a bottle, I had a couple others that they're just little tips on how to play the game. I pulled a little bit too early. I'm how to practice actually fishing because I've been using AFK fish farms on the different worlds that I play. So, but yeah, great source of experience and items and loot. But yeah. So, very peaceful, just relaxing. So eventually I want to make a bunch of stuff that you would see in even just normal Minecraft. A mob farm. I don't know if you can get villagers in this, but just an iron farm would be good if you can. What's that one? Black? Nah. And so, like, the way... I mean, I've got some potion stuff. I don't have any blaze rods, though. But, oh, I did get a channeling book from fishing. So I've got a trident from one of the loot boxes that I found. And now that I have a channeling book, I can put channeling on it, and I can relight... Ooh, you can get all kinds of... I'm going to have to come back here and fish a bunch. You can get some really good stuff from this. What's that one? Unbreaking. I don't want that one. Don't want that one. So with the channeling trident, at least according to Google, with the channeling trident, I should be able to relight the portal that the glitch made it so it unlit. And so that'll be good. But yeah, while we're sitting here fishing, go ahead and talk about the future. So mob farm would be great. An iron farm would be great. Maybe a villager trading hall, though I don't know if I want to actually make a bunch of librarians. Maybe a mending one. Because if some of these enchantments scale up to 10, I don't know how many of those I want to do. I'm guessing efficiency doesn't scale up to 10. But yeah, well, and how many 10s can I even put on a single set of armor? Because like I said before, putting it on, combining those two fishing rods, it said too expensive and it wouldn't let me. So there's a lot about this this map that I just don't know. And so let's take a look at that one. I've got a respiration book already, so I don't think I want that. Because I don't really... Well, I'll hang on to it. In case I want to make a fire protection helmet. It's not bad. Not bad at all. In my personal opinion, I kind of think respiration should be a chest plate one. Because when I think respiration, I think lungs, and the chest plate is on your chest where your lungs are. Personal opinion. I hate how heavy loaded the helmet and the boots are on enchantments. With leggings and chest plates, it's whatever protection type you want, mending, and unbreaking. And that's it for now. Next during the next the wild update. During the next update, they're supposed to be giving us that swift sneak enchantment for leggings. So sounds fun, but yeah. So after we do this, we'll go and use our loot keys. I'm really liking the stuff we're getting from the epic loot keys. So I almost, maybe I'll do a few more of the lower ones, but I kind of want to start saving my loot keys and combine them up to epic. I opened another legendary one, and it was again just the golden bugs, and I'm sure that those are useful somewhere, but at this stage, they don't help me any, and so I kind of want to just do epic and wait on legendary until I know what those golden ones are used for, because I think the epic ones will help me a lot more with their enchantments. Man, this music is super loud right now. Let's crank you down. Alright, what do we got in here? Yeah, we want to keep that one. Smite 4. No, we don't want that one. We're running out of... Ooh, some scoots. I could make a turtle helmet. I was actually talking on one of the Minecraft Discords the other day. I was wondering what the best... Oh, are we out of room already? Oh, pretty close. I was wondering what the best... not protection-wise, but the best like traveling set of armor would be. And it got me thinking. And I think it's leather boots, gold pants, turtle helmet, and an elytra. So the leather boots are going to let you obviously walk on powdered snow. The gold pants will protect you from piglins as you're walking around. It's not Smite 5. Let's just trash it. It will protect you from piglins. And obviously the elytra will let you fly. And then the turtle helmet gives you extra, not water breathing, but extra time underwater. All right, let's get one more item slot, I guess, and then we'll head out and we'll cash in all the different loot that we've got. Actually, I want to do a little bit of searching around, see if there's anything to find here. Actually, that's good enough. Let's do a little bit of searching around, see if we can spot any loot. I almost feel like I could jump to that. I don't know what's down there. And I don't know if there's any purpose. Because even if I die, I've got keep inventory on. I might jump down there. Let's look around up here first, though. See if we can spot any barrels, or even better, the shulkers. When you find a shulker, that's where it really gets you stuff. Are any of these patches under the water shulkers instead of coral or anything like that? Okay. Doesn't look like it. I think these little sails are pretty cool looking. I suppose if I wanted some gold pants, I could yoink them off these guys. Bloop, bloop. I did that. That's why I got a bunch of leather stuff. I did that in the main market area, but I think I'm going to put those back. I don't really care about the leather armor. And then I've got a couple of Steve heads from it and a dragon head. I think I'm just going to put it all back, to be honest. I don't really have a need for it. I don't want it. It's just me being a hoarder. All right, I don't think there's anything to find here. I guess we could sell some of our stuff to this guy.
How can I help you today?
Thank you, adventurer. Thank you, adventurer. Thank you, adventurer.
Thank you, adventurer.
Thank you, adventurer.
Okay, that's quite a few coins, actually. Let's get rid of that. 17 bronze coins from that. Not bad at all. All right, so that's everything I can do with him. Let's go ahead and... No, I don't want to do that yet. Let's see what our other messages are. So we got this one. Ender pearls can only be used in the end dimension. Oh, I don't have any ender pearls yet, but that's interesting. Okay. Try giving any type of music disc. Really? I haven't thought about trying to give the NPCs items. Huh. I'll have to give that a try. In the meantime, let's see how far we can get. Oh, I didn't jump. Ha ha! Oh, the island pass. I snuck down there. Hold on. Hold on. Does that work here too? Let's do it. It's a get out of jail free card. So if you're playing this map and you're not playing with keep inventory, just keep an island pass on you at all times, and you can just teleport out. Oh, that's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I want to move these. We're gonna put these in here because they're kind of tips and tricks. Let's put all of our enchanted stuff in here. That's still pretty funny. Let's put that there. Sure, Heartlessy. The blue seashells. I've been kind of just designating this as all the stuff I don't know what to do with. I don't think these do anything. So all of these upgrade arrows, I don't know if I showed you guys this before, but all these upgrade arrows, whenever you upgrade these with a storage upgrade, then those upgrade arrows all pop around it, right? Well, occasionally, apparently the upgrade arrow gets sucked up by the hopper. I don't think they actually do anything, but they're there. It's weird digging up sand. There's a few things that I wanted to try real quick before we head over and cash in these, which you can't cash in the rusty keys by themselves. You have to upgrade them. Well, I'll check to see if I've got enough to upgrade one of them to a mysterious key. We'll give that a try. There was a couple things I wanted to try. I put my drippers away. I had an idea. Let's just put you right here for now. Okay, so I was trying to think. I made a comment in an earlier episode, last episode or the one before or something like that. Why do they give us so many sponges when we're in midair? And so I'm wondering, this one, if using the bottle of enchanting does anything. So let's give that a try. See if it does anything. My guess is it won't. I've tried a bunch of different stuff with the bottle of enchanting, and so far, none of it's given me anything special. So we'll see. All right, let's come up here. Let's go ahead and put the money away-ish. I kind of want to see if we can do something with that, because I wanted to see if we can turn one of these rusty keys into something. Let's go ahead and put this way for now. Yeah, see, looting X and protection X. So those will come in handy quite a bit. Yeah. So let's go. Is the well behind me? Yeah. I haven't been bothering trading with any of the wandering traders that show up randomly, mostly because they're only there temporarily, and so I figure why bother trading with them. I mean, I haven't traded with him much, but this guy's max level, so I can get other stuff from here. So yeah, so see, rusty key turn into a mysterious key. So we do have enough actually. All right. So let's give that a try and see what... Man, I wonder how you make... Oh, emerald coins. I bet... Why would you trade... I'm guessing emerald coins come from 9 diamond coins? I haven't had 9 diamond coins at any given time to see if that's where that comes from. But see, I was telling you earlier that it was a misnomer because the power token is right there. So... Although if he's like a normal wandering trader, they never restock. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, so now we have the rusty key. I'm pretty sure you can't use on the loot chest in the middle. But we'll give that a try. All right, so let's see. Let's come on up out of here. Oh yeah. Said, can I give this to you? Can I give you items? Okay. I don't know. So if we ever get a music disc, we'll try giving it to... Said to try giving it to him, right? So we'll try that. All right. Let's see. Let's try the rusty. Oh. It did work. I mean, it gave us junk, but it did actually work. Huh. I don't think I'll be wasting them on that, but good to know. All right, common loot chest. Okay. Uncommon. All right, a little bit of gold. Yeah, like I said, I think I'm just going to, in the future, just save these up until I get an epic one. Ooh, wait. Protection! Bye. Ooh, compressed silt times 2. So that means it's 9 compressed silt, which means it's 81 silt. Not bad. All right, now the mysterious one. Okay. Whoa. This gave me a lot of stuff. Okay. Yeah, we'll let those despawn. I don't care. But an enchanted golden apple, and a sharp bone block, an automatic crusher. Oh, nice! Now I don't have to use netherite. I mean, at some point, it's got, with how much the wandering trader wants netherite ingots, there's got to be some point you get a bunch of them. But for now, I don't have to use my stuff on it. Nice. So I've got this chest set up, put right here, so I can just dump whatever I get from doing all these, and I'll sort them later. But projectile protection X. Okay, we can mix and match a little bit. That'd be pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these in there. And we could probably just go pick up that stuff. Pick that stuff back up. Okay. I wonder. Paper. That's funny. But awesome. Okay, let's pull that out and let's read the book on it and see how it works. Because now, I mean, I'm going to be crushing stuff left and right. I'm going to be so diamond rich. Next time you see me, I'm going to be in full diamond armor, diamond gear. It's going to be awesome. All right, so let's... It didn't give me a book. That usually, if it doesn't give you a book, that means the previous one covered the automatic. And there's buttons. Okay. Oh, and we need a power coin. I think all my power coins are used. So that one's... I had 3 power tokens total that I got from either the quest book or from from some loot. So I'm probably gonna steal the coin from this one. Especially if they ever get the issue fixed where it goes north. I don't really want a mending bow. I'll probably hang on to it for now though. All right, trash that. I'm trashing boots and I'm not even wearing any. Anyway, actually, that's a pretty good point. Why don't we let's do that. Okay, so the automatic crusher. Let's see. So it does talk about them in this. Automatic crusher. If you combine this with a conveyor belt or even a simple redstone contraption, you can fully automate the crushing process. Okay. Has a few buttons. On these buttons allow you to control what types of block. I'm guessing. I wonder if it comes in from. Well, here we can test it. You know, we're gonna do it. Let's go ahead and. All right, got my power coin back. We'll toss that back in there. See, it just drops back in. But it's not powered right now. Let's power this one. What do these buttons do? Oh. Oh, okay. Let's do cobble. Does it... Okay, but I've still got to click on it. Ooh. Okay, so it has to actually fall on the top. So if it falls here, it doesn't pick it up. Okay. So what I can actually do, what I'll probably end up doing, is making it so that this sits above that, and then, yeah, so if I have this sit there, which, if you're wondering how I got that in midair, because normally, if you do that, it didn't fall. A lot of the other ones fall if you set them somewhere. Okay, good to know. All right. Yeah, so... Okay, never mind then. I was going to say, I just put a block underneath it and then clicked it. But apparently you don't even need to do that. But some of these fall when you set them up if they're not on something. Anyway, so if I set up the automatic one, above this actually drops the cobblestone. So I don't think it stores it. I'll do some testing. If it just drops it, then I'm gonna just set it up above it. But if it doesn't drop it automatically, I can just set it up with a dropper, and maybe with a time delay, and have it automatically do that. Automatically go to here, automatically go to this, and then if I have all this being sorted automatically, ooh baby, that's gonna be fun. Okay, so that'll be a project for next time. But before I forget, let's go ahead and check our quest book and see quests claim. Okay, so they gave me a fishing rod. Is it even any good? Nope. Bye. Oh. I mean, early on that would have been pretty nice, but yeah, no, I'm super excited for that. Okay, so what's our next quest? Quests. Go to the arcade and play Catch the Chicken. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Eventually, I'm going to spend an entire day in there, an entire episode. Maybe I'll do that next episode, but let's go ahead and just do one play of Catch the Chicken. And what I advise, if you're going to do Catch the Chicken, make sure you got stereo turned on. Make sure you've got note blocks turned all the way up. I think it's note blocks. Definitely creature sounds all the way turned up too. All right, and I think I mentioned this before, but do not take any items in because the game, some of these, they automatically clear it. I think I've played through all of them, and I suck at parkour. But I think it's this one that clears your inventory afterwards. I don't think they all do. This one probably clears your inventory beforehand, since you got to craft an item using the stuff and found in there. But not all of them do that. But it's always safe. Just drop it all off. I don't know why it makes you use your ender chest. They should just put a double chest here. All right, catch the chicken. All right, with this one, I like to look to see if it's up there. If it's not up there, then you got to start checking the buildings. And I don't hear it. It makes note block sounds. Okay, let's go ahead and get all the way up. Is it? There it is. Can I make it though? Oh, I can't. Okay. Oh, I did it. Parkour! And see, I spent 1 gold coin and I got 4. This one pays off big if you can catch a chicken. To be honest, I think it pays off more than all the rest of these. So yeah, no, it pays good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and grab our items. And we'll go ahead and open this up real quick as well. It's rare. Maybe we'll get something good. I really like that mysterious one though. I'm gonna have to go fishing to get a bunch of mysterious mysterious loot keys. Although it did say some of them could be bad, so there's that as well. Okay, silt times 2. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. So, but yeah, so we'll toss a bunch of stuff in here to be sorted at another time, and yeah, I'll do that in just a little bit. But thank you as always for being here. Again, this is Assorted Geekdom playing Skyblock, and until next time, stay awesome.